Is the one country, two systems principle still relevant in the relationship between Hong Kong and China today? Delving into the political dynamics, we see an intriguing dance between autonomy and control. Since its inception in the late 20th century, the principle proposed a harmonious coexistence of two contrasting political systems within one sovereign state. Yet the evolution of this principle has been far from straightforward, with increasing tensions and complexities. The political dynamics between Hong Kong and China continue to shift, challenging the one country, two systems principle. Why have the streets of Hong Kong been filled with protesters in recent years? The answer lies in significant movements like the Umbrella Movement and the recent protests against the national security law. These acts of activism, fueled by a desire for increased autonomy and democratic freedoms, have made waves globally. The Umbrella Movement, named for the umbrellas used as shields against tear gas, and the protests against perceived encroachments on Hong Kong's freedoms are key illustrations. These protests reflect the growing tensions and the quest for autonomy in Hong Kong. What sets the Hong Kong economy apart from mainland China? A key distinction is Hong Kong's high degree of economic freedom, boasting a free market and a thriving business environment. This contrasts with mainland China's state-controlled economy. Furthermore, Hong Kong, a global finance hub, has an outsized role in the global economy relative to its size. Mainland China, on the other hand, is a manufacturing powerhouse and a rising tech giant. Despite being part of one country, the economic landscapes of Hong Kong and mainland China are distinctly different. How does Hong Kong's culture differ from that of mainland China? The cultural distinctions between these two regions are quite fascinating. Hong Kong, for instance, maintains its own dialect, Cantonese, a testament to its rich history. Its traditions, often a blend of Eastern and Western influences, stand out uniquely. Moreover, societal values in Hong Kong, shaped by a legacy of relative autonomy, contribute to a distinct identity. This cultural divergence is an essential part of what makes Hong Kong special. Hong Kong's unique cultural identity sets it apart from mainland China. Are citizens in Hong Kong and China exposed to the same kind of media and information? The answer is complex. In Hong Kong, traditionally, media freedom has been respected, enabling a diverse range of voices. However, in mainland China, the government exercises more control over the media, resulting in a more uniform narrative. These differing approaches impact the public's perception and awareness, shaping their understanding of local and global events. Media and information control play a significant role in shaping the narratives in both Hong Kong and China. How do the legal systems in Hong Kong and China compare? This is a question that brings to light the stark contrasts between the two. Hong Kong's legal system is based on common law and is celebrated for its independent judiciary, a cornerstone for the rule of law. On the other hand, China follows a civil law system where the judiciary is subject to the Chinese Communist Party's influence. These differences illuminate the divergent paths that Hong Kong and China have taken. The legal systems in Hong Kong and China are a testament to their distinct political structures. How do the education systems in Hong Kong and China shape the perspectives of the younger generations? The education system in Hong Kong is largely influenced by British standards, fostering critical thinking and creativity. Meanwhile, China's system, rooted in Confucian principles, emphasizes discipline and rote learning. These contrasting approaches have a profound impact, often leading to differing worldviews and values among the youth in each region. Understanding these differences helps us appreciate how education plays a pivotal role in shaping the future of both Hong Kong and China. What has been the impact of the national security law on Hong Kong? Unveiled in 2020, this law has significantly influenced Hong Kong's autonomy and freedoms. It has raised questions about the future of the one country, two systems principle, amplifying tension between Hong Kong and mainland China. Critics argue that it stifles freedoms, while proponents emphasize its necessity for maintaining stability. Regardless of perspective, it's clear that the national security law has undeniably altered the landscape of Hong Kong's autonomy and freedoms. How does the relationship between Hong Kong and China influence their international relations? As the world watches the dance of one country, two systems, it's clear that the intricate ties between Hong Kong and China affect their diplomatic relations with other nations and global organizations. This interplay raises questions and influences policies from trade and travel to human rights and global governance. The dynamics between Hong Kong and China have far-reaching implications on their international relations. What could the future hold for the relationship between Hong Kong and China? As we gaze into the crystal ball of speculation, we can imagine numerous possibilities. Political changes could redefine the one country, two systems approach, shifting the balance of power. Economic trajectories might diverge or converge, influencing the business climate. Social factors such as cultural identity and public sentiment could play pivotal roles. The future of Hong Kong and China's relationship is uncertain and will undoubtedly be shaped by the evolving political, economic, and social contexts.